Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a short recap from Game 9 between Carlsen and Caruana from the World Championship match. So this is the position on the board after 23 moves. Carlsen had the white pieces, the opening was the English, and it developed into a reverse Sicilian dragon. So here it is Carlsen's move and he plays h4. So his plan is to induce some weaknesses on the black king side pawns. So Carlsen definitely has a slight edge here. His bishop is the better piece compared to black's bishop. Black's bishop is just biting on e3. So Carlsen's bishop does a great job of covering this diagonal, so white's king is very safe here. So the bishop also has potential along one of these diagonals. So here another plan for Carlsen is to bring the king to g2, rook to h1, then start pushing these pawns. So here Caruana played the move g6. Carlsen probably shouldn't have rushed his attack, maybe play king to g2, preparing rook to h1, even bishop to f3 is also fine. But here Carlsen immediately played the move h5. And now this is Caruana's plan behind the move g6. Here he takes on h5, which doesn't seem like a natural move, but here it works. If white could get his king to g2 and rook to h1, then he would have a very nice position. But here he doesn't have the time for that. If king g2, then black simply goes h4, and then black should be fine here. So here Carlsen plays queen to c4, so now covering this h4 square. But here f5 from Caruana, a very nice move which gives the queen a very nice square to sit on f6, which covers this king along this diagonal. Also supporting one of these pawn breaks, h4 and f4, which would help to liquidate the position. So here Carlsen plays the move bishop back to f3. Caruana pushes h4, and Carlsen realized that his advantage has slowly slipped away. Here he plays rook takes d8. If he played g takes h4, then black would go queen to f6, preparing to play f4. If white stops that with queen to f4, then bishop c5, preparing to plant the bishop on d6, and black is totally fine in this position. So here rook takes d8 from Carlsen, rook takes d8, g takes h4, rook g8 check, king h1, and queen to f6. So now all of black's pieces are optimally placed and he is preparing to play f4. So Carlsen plays queen to f4, but now bishop c5, preparing to cement the bishop on d6, and Carlsen plays rook to g1. So Carlsen wants to trade off another pair of rooks, which signals that he has nothing in this position. Rook takes, king takes, bishop d6, queen a4 from Carlsen, threatening the pawn on a7, but here Caruana gets in the move f4. Queen takes a7, f takes e3, which opens up an attack on the bishop, so Carlsen has to play queen takes e3, but here queen takes h4, and there is not much left to play for in the position. But the game continued on for 20 moves until a draw was agreed upon by both players. There are 3 more games to go and Caruana has 2 more games with white. So things are starting to get very tense in London. Thanks for watching and I wish you a great day ahead.